Life will test you in ways you never imagined, but those very tests carry the seeds of your strength. This is the story of Maya, a girl who discovered that sometimes life's hardest blows are the very ones that build us into who we are meant to be. Maya grew up in a modest neighborhood. Her father was a driver. Her mother worked long shifts as a nurse. They didn't have much, but her parents instilled in her one powerful belief: education could open doors. Maya loved school, loved learning, and dreamed of becoming a doctor. But dreams often meet storms. When Maya was 15, her father fell sick and couldn't work anymore. Her mother's income barely covered food and rent. Suddenly, Maya found herself working evenings at a bakery to support her family while trying to keep up with studies. Exhaustion became her closest companion. Many nights, she sat at the bakery counter with her textbooks open, her eyes burning, her hands trembling from fatigue. Customers walked in and out, never knowing the battle she fought within. Between giving up and holding on, her classmates had tutors, quiet study spaces, and supportive families. Maya had dough-stained notebooks and the constant fear of failure. Sometimes she cried herself to sleep, whispering, "Why is life so unfair? Maybe I'm not meant to succeed." One evening, after closing the bakery, she walked home through the rain. Her shoes were soaked, her body was weak, and her heart heavier than ever. She stopped under a streetlight, ready to break down completely. When she saw something remarkable, a small plant pushing through a crack in the concrete, trembling under the rain, but still standing. Maya stared at it, stunned. If this little plant can survive here, with no soil, no protection, just pure will, then maybe I can too. That image burned into her memory. From then on, whenever she wanted to quit, she remembered the plant in the concrete. But remembering wasn't enough. She needed action. Maya created a strict routine. She woke up at 5 a.m. to study before school, worked at the bakery after classes, then studied again late at night. She sacrificed outings, parties, and sleep. Friends drifted away, mocking her for being too serious, but she stayed rooted in her dream. Her hard work began to show. She started scoring top marks in exams. Teachers noticed her determination and began offering her guidance. A local doctor, who often bought bread at the bakery, learned her story and gave her free coaching for medical entrance exams. Slowly, light began to shine through her dark tunnel. But the journey was far from smooth. During her final year of school, her mother's health deteriorated. Bills piled up, and Maya nearly dropped out. She thought, maybe life is telling me to stop. Maybe my dream is too big for someone like me. That night she remembered the plant again. Even in cracks, life finds a way. She realized that giving up would mean betraying not just herself, but her parents' sacrifices. So she pushed harder. She studied in hospital waiting rooms while caring for her mother. She revised chapters while kneading dough at the bakery. Every obstacle became fuel for her determination. Finally, the day of the medical entrance exam arrived. Maya walked into the hall with trembling hands, but a steady heart. She wrote with every ounce of focus she had. When results were announced weeks later, she held her breath. She had secured one of the top ranks. Her scream of joy echoed through the small house. Her father wept. Her mother smiled weakly from her hospital bed. And for the first time, Maya felt the weight of years of struggle lift off her shoulders. She had done it. Maya went on to study medicine, eventually becoming the doctor she always dreamed of being. But she never forgot her journey. She often returned to her neighborhood to mentor other children from poor families, reminding them, your background is not your destiny. Your persistence is. And yes, every time she walked past that old street corner, she looked for the plant in the concrete. It was still there, taller now, stronger, a living symbol of resilience. Maya would smile and whisper, "Thank you for teaching me to grow, no matter the cracks." If Maya's story inspired you, remember, your struggles may be shaping the strongest version of you. Keep pushing, even when the world says you can't. For more powerful stories like this, don't forget to subscribe to Motivoons.